What's the deal, collective? I hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you watch with a lot of good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch with any ill will or malintentions, or evil eyes go blind 144,000 times, instantly, quickly, swiftly, you'll feel the effects of all hexes, curses, and spells that you project. And if you're siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you reap what you sow for life so low. Somebody's trying to block my throat because I feel my throat tight, even though my voice was a little bit fucked up in the get-go. But I feel like a tightness in my throat. I think somebody's trying to do something. And I've been like being called to do a reading, and I wasn't too sure if I was supposed to pick cards and come online or just read it to myself. But it says I need to come online, so I guess it's just a little late night reading because I know that my phone is about to be out of service tomorrow until I pay it, and I don't know when that is. So maybe I'm supposed to, I don't know. Maybe there's a message. Maybe I'm supposed to pick up on my energy. Maybe I'm supposed to pick up on somebody else's energy. But I am going to use some of this deck. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. But I'm going to start with this one. I might pull some tarot. I don't know. We're going to see. Actually, I know what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with this one. So you already know, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. This could be your energy. This could be mine. Or this could be somebody else's timeline. I'm not going to ring the bell because it is 2:30 in the morning. Hold on 1 second. Seal the light, straight through the night. Seal the light. So we're going to tap into the energy and we're going to see. For some reason, I feel like I was called to do a reading. So there might be somebody that's watching this that might need this message. Because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to come online. I'm chilling. I'm minding my business. But I feel like, for some reason, I feel like I was called. So somebody's going to come across this video, and I think this message is for you. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, at you only, please provide me with some insight of whoever this message is for, because I really did not want to get online. But I was not there. The refrigerator was knocking, my ear was ringing, and now there's no more ringing now that I'm online. So ringing on. So what do we need to... A soulless being that's committing domestic violence? So this could have to do with some type of soulless being that's committing some type of domestic violence. I just heard take it. You're protected from this soulless being. So somebody could be in an abusive relationship. Somebody could be experiencing domestic violence. Domestic, this could also be domestic, like home abuse, family or relationship, or within your home vicinity. Domestic, where you live. So somebody could be receiving some, be in an abusive relationship within their family, within a relationship partnership, or within their home community. Yeah, this is somebody that has the gift of gab, a smooth talker. Hey, hey, hey. So there's a soulless being that's committed, that has some type of domestic violence against you. You have protection from this soulless being that's committing some type of domestic violence against you. This is somebody that has a gift of gab, a smooth talker, that likes to cunning with their words. Protection. This land under. You're a wounded warrior that's protected. This is a dirty cop police. You're protected from a dirty cop police. Ooh, what's this? I want to fall out. Wise, chose wisely. Somebody did not choose wisely. Chose wisely in the reverse. This is a dirty cop police. A smooth talker that did not choose wisely. This wounded warrior, you fell right on protection. You have protection. You're a wounded warrior, and you're protected. So somebody was committing domestic violence on you, trying to wound the warrior. Hey, hey, hey. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do not do free personal readings. But if you're looking for a quick online reading while I'm online, I can do a reading for you for $20 if you're interested, but I do not do free readings. This is collective energy reading. This could be your energy, my energy, or somebody else's. But yes, this is collective. If I do on this channel, if I do only collective energy, I haven't really done anything else on this channel but collective energy readings and personal ones, actually. So we have a soulless being that's committing domestic violence on somebody that's protected, a wounded warrior. They're trying to wound a warrior, a wounded warrior. They're trying to wound the warrior more. And this person has the gift of gab, a smooth talker, because they're police. They're part of the judicial system, but they're dirty cop police. And they're made an unwise choice. Whatever action they made against you, collective. Yeah, look. They hired and paid an attacker. So this soulless being hired and paid an attacker to put an empath and healer in the reverse. And this was a trap that they fell for. So this dirty cop police fell for a trap. Because you were always protected. You had a lot of protection. Yeah, all types of spells were casted, but it's in the reverse. They was casting all types of spells on a wounded warrior, but it's in the reverse. We got expect the unexpected, collective. Okay, this is a dirty cop police, and you a whole boss. You a CEO, self-made, and this is a dirty cop police. This was an unwind choice because something has been illuminated. Okay, something is being lit. Something is shining a light on something. Yeah, about how somebody was breaking and entering. They hired and paid a hitman attacker to break and enter, and they should have known better. This corrupted system is in the reverse because they're a bunch of power abusers. We got paid time off, karma. You learned your lesson, collective. The energy has been returned. Mail theft in the reverse. They're unable to steal your mail. I just said something too about my mail the other day. I was looking at my mailbox and I recorded a video to show how loose my mailbox is because of all the times they break in my mailbox to take my shit out. They give themselves away. Look, ooh, somebody has a secret. This soulless being is hiding a secret. Something blew up in their face. Hold on, cards fell. Oy, oy. What that fell? Destined to happen. Something was destined to happen. Something was... This blowing in their face, blowing up in their face was destined to happen because they fell for some type of trap. Trying to have an empath healer in the reverse. They're not getting their wishes granted in the reverse. Yeah, this person is dependent and clingy. They committed fraud and is in the reverse. They could have committed some type of auto, Medicaid, bank, policy, tax, but it's in the reverse. Yeah, somebody spiritual bath is needed. Collective, you could have took a spiritual bath or a spiritual bath is needed. It's time for a reflection. It's time for a reflection, collective. Spiritual bath is needed. It's time for you to be creative and bold. My stalker is in my energy because I am stuttering all of a sudden. Yeah, collective, study your roots because you're connected. You are the roots. You see the face? Get yourself connected, collective. Yeah. Somebody was working hard, but whatever they were doing was barely working. It's been returned back because you paid your karma, your lesson learned. You've been studying your roots. You being creative and you're being bold. You're getting back to yourself. You're spiritually cleansing yourself. This is why they weren't able to do this fraud. This fraud is in the reverse. They're not getting their wishes granted in the reverse. All these types of spells they casted in the reverse. It blew up in their face. Yeah, they were warned. And now they didn't listen. Now they're about to have a difficult time. There's a lot of talking and either they talking shit and slandering, or there's a lot of talking shit and slandering. Dharma, you getting good luck. You paid your time and you're getting good luck. These spells is blocked. Because you're of royal blood. And they were causing spiritual warfare. And they did this for money. But it's in the reverse. They were money hungry, greedy, but it's in the reverse. They're not getting that money. Yeah, they were in a flip-floppy energy. Now they're in the reverse. Yeah, they're going broke. They going broke. And they going to jail. They trying to pray and repent, but God is not listening. God's not listening. Because they were doing spell work on you. Committing fraud. Casting all type. Yeah, they wanted your suffering. But you're getting justice. You're getting liberated. They wanted your suffering, but it's in the reverse. They wanted to have you caged, locked up, maybe thrown in jail. But you're getting your justice. You're getting liberated. This Truman shit show is over. This Truman shit show is over. It's time to exit the matrix. Yeah, it says, noise harassment in the reverse. They can't bother you with noise anymore. It says if you don't go together, you can't grow together. Y'all people don't go together. You are not a puzzle, that piece that goes together. And now these crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy-ass miserable bitches need to go heal. Collective, real quick. You remember, I don't know if I said this online, but I created a Raggedy Anna song, right? And I played it. And I said that I was going to create a whole soundtrack of Krusty Krabby, Raggedy Anna, and Andy Ass Miserable Bitches songs, right? And Raggedy Ass and Anna songs. And I did. So if anybody's interested to purchase that soundtrack, I literally made a soundtrack. Some songs are repeated and some songs are not. And they all have different tempos. I already said this already. But if anybody would like to purchase, this is a pre-order for the soundtrack of Raggedy Anna, Raggedy, Krusty Krabby business soundtrack. If you would like to purchase it, this is a pre-order because I have to find out how I'm going to put it, where I'm going to do it, and give it to you people. Because CDs is out, CDs is played out, so I have to figure out how I'm going to sell you the soundtrack. But this is pre-order, so if you would like to put your order in, you can send your payment to any other the information below, and put your name and your email so that I know where to email it, because obviously it's going to be online. But if anybody's interested, and that'll help me pay for my phone that will be disconnected. And or if anybody would like to send a donation to help me pay for my phone bill so it doesn't get disconnected, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. But if not, then this will be the last video you see until I am able to pay for my... I don't have a super chat yet. I'm not there yet with my subscribers. So, I can't get that. You've been standing your ground. That's why these Krusty Krabby Raggedy Annas and the Eyez is miserable. These people are not healed. They're unaligned. Their chakras is unaligned. Yeah, they were trying to be a dream stealer. But it's in the reverse. They were unable to steal your dreams because they knew you were gifted. They already knew you were gifted. But you're walking karma. And the government officials involved. Because they were messing with the dead. Yeah, look. FBI. FBI is involved because they were messing with the dead. You've won. You defeated because you were destiny. Your destiny was calling. And you were perking your craft, and ending time is up for these enemies that was playing in your energy. They're going to be in regret. Yeah, for unwantedly touching you. They were touching you without your permission. They were touching you without your permission. While you were out here turning your crisis into opportunities and creating in the chaos. These people are shallow. This is also a feminine energy in your energy. A shallow ass feminine energy in your energy. What was that? You saying I only got a few and don't know who? You rhyming at this timing? Yo, I'm about to pluck on some the index cards. So you got FBI detective and government involved because of the spiritual warfare they were casting on you. And all this insurance, Medicaid, tax. Of course, no wonder why FBI is involved. They were sitting here doing tax, medical, auto, fucking Medicaid, probably public assistance fraud. They were probably doing fucking housing fraud. They were probably doing all the damn fraud that you could probably think of. You know? Then they casting all types of spells on you. Then there's a dirty cop involved. Of course, the fucking FBI is involved. Of course, the FBI have to be involved. They have to involve themselves because the police system is corrupted. The boys in blue that are supposed to protect the neighborhoods and the people in the neighborhoods are corrupted. They took an oath to serve and protect, but yet they out here abusing their power, hurting and harming people, hiring hitmen to attack people. That's what they take. They use their badge for and their credentials to abuse people. This is a whole soulless being. They don't got no soul. That's why. Somebody hurt them as a fucking child. Now they want to take it out on the motherfucking world and everybody. Because they're miserable bizards. They're a fucking miserable bitch. Got a job just to abuse the power. They ain't making their quota. They ain't making that money in that job they got, that they went to school for. This is something they did in the past. And they in denial. Because they thought they were too legit to quit. Somebody was abusing their power. Because they're dirty, because they're a cop. But a dirty one. And they thought because they were a cop and they used their badge, they were manipulating people, having the gift of gab, lying, to bring danger to another individual. Paying people to cause harm to another individual. They all fall down. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, they all fall down. Down they go. Because someone was on their high horse and now they on the jackass. Yeah, this is this dirty cop-ass bitch that was abusing their power and thought because they was a cop that they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. But little did they know that there's somebody bigger than the bitch that they are. The bigger bitch that they think they are, there's somebody bigger than them. There's a bigger bitch in town. There's always somebody higher than another. So I don't know why motherfuckers be thinking that they're the top. Because there's always somebody bigger than you that will bring you down. Because you up thinking that you high and mighty. They all fall down, these people that thought they were on their high horse. They was told to walk away and leave it alone, but they didn't. They was told in the past to leave it alone, and they didn't. Collective. And they in denial that you're undefeated. They in denial that they cannot defeat you, collective. They was told to walk it away. To walk it away. To walk it away. Or walk it out. Or what's that walk it out? They were told to walk away because you're undefeated and they didn't. Yeah, they were cocky. They can't think straight now. Because somebody thought they were too legit to quit. And now they in denial that they're not the legit person that they thought they were. They're Delulu. Now they can't think straight. They're delusional. Fairy magic. They can't think straight. They all fall down. Fairy magic. You got some fairy magic. I can take that a bunch of different ways, collective, but we're not even going to go there. Plans failed. They all fall down. Their fairy magic plans failed. Somebody was using earth magic. Fairy is part of the earth, air. So somebody was doing earth magic, nature magic, and their plans failed. Someone was on their high horse feeling the jackass because their plans failed. That's why they feel like a jackass. Yeah, now they're going insane, berserker, and they're going mad. That's too bad. You were told to leave it alone. You didn't listen. Now you're going crazy. That's your problem. Yeah, they were trying to set you up. They're going mad because they can't set you up. Yeah, they would chakra attack. They're attacking your chakras. They can't think straight because now it's returning to them. So they're attacking your chakras. Now their chakras are unaligned. Confirmation with what came out in the cards. Checkmate. Look, they just been checkmate. Their magic has been rendered powerless. Their plans failed. This person that was on this high horse. Yeah, they no longer have their position or their power and they're being demoted. And they're going crazy because they're getting fired. Hey. Yeah, the devilish deeds will bring them karma. Indeed, yeah, they will bring them karma. They're getting fired. They don't have no power. They're losing their position because they were unable to set you up. Their plans failed for them setting you up. These spells that they were casting didn't work. Yeah, somebody has STD, syphilis. And whatever they're getting is an undesired outcome. They're not getting the outcome they want. Checkmate, undesired outcome. They fall down. This mother related? A mother related to who? It says, if they don't confess, there will be a mess. They stressed out. Everybody stressed and in denial. They have to confess what they did in the past. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, from Texas. I'm from New York. Whoever's watching me that's trying to block my throat, you are going to fail. You're going to lose your voice. There's a lot of things that's going to lose in your life if you're trying to block my throat. I'm unbothered. Yes, I am very unbothered. You think you legit because you don't want to quit? Look, 2 motherfuckers just left. So there was 2 people out here was casting spells on me trying to block my throat. And they just blocked. They just left. Yeah, because they know they're about to go through the wrath of God. They keep fucking with me. They all fall down, collective wrath of God. God is in the house. Yeah, they were trying to sell you. You're not for sale. Someone was on their high horse thinking they could sell you, collective. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. They go in Looney Tunes. Insane berserker. They can't set you up. I call my energy back from every person, place, thing, dimension, device, divination, energy, entity, person near or far, seen or unseen, known or unknown, past, present, future to come, this dimension, realm, or time zone or beyond. Anybody that is harvesting, siphoning, pulling, trying to drain, harvest, harness, manifest, or heal off my energy, it will return to me aligned, clean, quick, fast, and in a hurry from every person, place, thing, dimension, device, situation, divination. Quick, my energy is going to return to me. So stop trying to pull on it. Whoever you are, or whomsoever you are, 2 of them just left again. A coven, somebody from a coven. These people are in a coven. They're going crazy. Trying to attack the chakras. Attack the chakras. Yeah, you're a loving person. That's why they're being checkmate. They're getting an undesired outcome because you are a loving person. They connected to animals in the reverse. They're no longer connected to animals. They could have been doing something through the animals. They lost a grip of reality. They're going crazy. Everything is stemming to, they're going crazy, crazy, crazy. Lost grip of reality. Looney Tunes. Insane berserker. Going mad. They can't think straight. They can't think straight. They think they legit. They delulu. They in denial. They're going crazy. They are losing their mind. The wrath of God. God is making them go crazy. That money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting a dime. Yeah, they're not getting nothing. They did it for money, and that car was in the reverse. They're not getting shit. Yeah, these are a bunch of idiots that are getting an undesired outcome with this mother related to them. Yeah, they wake up and they go to sleep doing spell work. That's how you know they don't got no life. That's why the FBI is involved. That's why it's bigger than what we know. Collective. It's bigger than what we know. Yeah, these are a bunch of snakes that are going crazy in a coven. Yeah, they disloyal. Or you're loyal, and that's why they're going through the wrath of God. You're loyal and you're loving. And they're a bunch of idiots. Yeah, they lost all their power. Yeah, they need to become more patient. You became more patient, or this person, these people need to become more patient. Yeah, they should have became patient. Hey. They should have became patient, but nah, they decided to rebel and challenge authority, which was God. Because they thought they were above the law, because they were a part of the law. Yeah, they're a bunch of scammers. That's what they are. Now they're imagining their own ending and funeral. Somebody's trying to attach something to me. Uncle not related. Because now I'm yawning for no reason and I'm not tired yet. So I'm going to say this again. You are not going to survive fucking trying to attack me or attach something to me. I like to give you that reminder. I actually love giving y'all motherfuckers that reminder. You're not going to make it. Lost but not forgotten. Something was lost but not forgotten. Ooh, 2 cards. They're in their feelings because they no longer serve a purpose. Somebody's trying to send me a heart chakra spell now. Chakra attacks. This could be my energy. Raggedy Anna. Raggedy Anna. Raggedy Annie. Raggedy Andy. Krusty Krabby. Raggedy Andy. Bitches. Is still attacking me. What I said you're not gonna survive. This might be my energy, but you might resonate with it. But I say you're not gonna survive fucking with me. And the card that came out is take them out their misery. These people are about to be taken out their misery. They said they want to invite you to their miserable party. You don't want to go. So they're about to be taken out. Since they want to sit in misery love company. You ain't trying to keep them company. This is an undermined masculine or feminine energy. Somebody stutters. Professional idiot. This professional idiot. Yeah, you have a healing spirit within or around you. You're a spiritual OG. And they were trying to compete with a spiritual OG. They had the spiritual OG in the Hunger Games. Trying to unalive competition. The Hunger Games movie is about one man standing, one female standing. And everybody else passed away in the game. So they were trying to unalive you. Yeah, in your sleep, Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, trying to sabotage you. They faked the death. So they were trying to kill you in your sleep. They were trying to unalive you in your sleep because they faked their death, collective. So they needed it to be real. In the past, in your past work home community, somebody faked their death. Put you in the freezer. In their past work home community for money, for an heirloom. Because you have a hidden path and purpose. But the tables have turned. There's about to be a bloodbath. For all this mental manipulation. In June, in the summertime. There's combat mode war. There's about to be some war in June in the summer. Because the tables will be definitely turning in June. Oh, I have to wait that long. No wonder why that card said, become more patient. Collective, become more patient. Something's going to happen in the summer time in June, the beginning of the summer. Maybe before summer starts. But something's going to happen to these people. Anyway, this reading is done and over with. Collective, that is the energy. If you resonate with this energy, and you feel free to donate to me, my information is in the description box below. If not, all goody. I ain't asking people no more for help. I've already asked today. If y'all help, y'all help. If y'all don't, y'all don't. I already let y'all know what I need it for my phone. You want to see me tomorrow doing more readings? Then I need help. But if not, then I see y'all when I see y'all. I'm going to wash my ass and go to sleep because I'm tired. Whoa. Heck yeah. Stay prayed up. Stay protected. And I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And that's it. I don't know. What else to tell you? If you're looking for any of my services, it's in the description box below. Payment information, if you're sending donation, description box below. But that's about it, collective. I gotta go. And enjoy the rest of your evening. And if I see you tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If I don't, then I guess, I don't know. I can't really tell y'all when I'm coming back because I don't know. You know, my money flow is slow right now. So, you know, I can't really say when I'm going to be back. When a miracle happens and God provides me with some income so I can pay my phone bill. But until then, peace out.